Have you ever read something or listened to someone and thought, why are they talking about themselves so much? They keep saying, I this, I that, I. It can feel heavy and somewhat self centered. Let's consider this a moment. The word I is not necessarily the problem, it's more a lack of awareness about how we use it. Today, we're going to explore when I is powerful, when it becomes too much, and how to use it with more clarity and balance in different communication situations. When you're learning to speak English, the use of the pronoun I is essential and very useful, and it feels safe. I need, I want, I think. So you learn the pronoun and the verb together, and you start to communicate. It's simple, it's direct, so we rely on it. But over time, this creates a pattern. We begin to center everything around ourselves. And the effect may be, it sounds repetitive, it can feel narrow, and it can limit your expression. It's interesting because if we look at it from a cultural perspective, not all cultures use the pronoun I in the same way. In English-speaking cultures, it's normal. It shows clarity and ownership. But other cultures use I less frequently. The other cultures may have more group awareness or a sense of humility. This isn't just language, it's identity. So for some, too much I can sound self-focused and unaware of others. And for others, it may sound vague or passive. The goal is to be aware and find balance. To help you understand better the use of I, let's look at writing, different types of writing. We have creative writing, we have academic writing, and then we have writing, for example, to communicate on a daily basis. Let's start first with creative writing. In creative writing, which is more personal and expressive, the use of I can be powerful. It creates a sense of intimacy, more emotion, and a voice. For example, I remember the silence. I felt something shift. So you can use I more freely, but remember to vary your sentences. Instead of I felt, I saw, I thought, you can try something like the room felt heavy, or there was a silence in the air. So you're shifting the subject of your sentences from I to something else, and it makes your writing more interesting. So make sure to find the balance. Now let's look at academic writing. In academic writing, too much I weakens authority. I think this is important. This is an opinion. Strong, more authoritative, and fact-based sentences would sound like this. This suggests that, or the results indicate. So again, you're not saying I think or I believe because it's an opinion, but the subject of your sentences is something that's going to support the facts. So this is very different from creative writing. You're focusing on ideas, evidence, and structure. You're not focusing on your feelings or your opinions. Now let's look at communicative writing that you use for emails or speaking to people in real life. I is necessary, of course, but again, we're looking for balance. The way we use I reflects something deeper. How much space do we give ourselves, and how much space do we give others? Language teaches us balance. We don't want to disappear, but we don't want to dominate. We want to participate with clarity, with respect and with thoughtfulness. Use I to express yourself, but don't let it limit how you see the world. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget to read and be kind. Bye for now.